Do not sleep on this New England Patriot. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots. On the daily, pushing out content for people just like you who love Patriots football. So do me a favor, pound that subscribe button, like, and at some point, comment below. I truly appreciate it. Today, what we're going to be talking about is some unfortunate news when it comes to injuries for the New England Patriots. As well, we are going to be talking about the people filling those roles and some optimism there. As well, we are going to be talking about the New York Jets and some good news in that realm. So let's jump into it. First of all, some unfortunate news in the defensive side of the ball. Jawan Bentley suffered a torn pec in the Week 2 matchup against the Seahawks, is most likely out for the season. This is incredibly unfortunate because you look at Bentley as a focal point, a leader on that defense, speedy linebacker, and when it comes down to it, the past 3 years has had 100 tackles in each of the years. This year, he started off the season with 12 tackles, a half a sack. So doing well on the defensive side of the ball for the Patriots. So it's going to be a big loss losing this leader on this side of the field. Now, filling that role, Rayquan McMillan. Now, Rayquan McMillan, in my opinion, is a big sleeper, and this is the reason why. Rayquan, though, of his 3 years at the Patriots, he's been injured 2 of those years. He's torn his ACL twice. He's had all these different issues. He is a second-round pick out of the University of Ohio State. There we go. Golly, what was I trying to do there? Anyway, I was trying to do like there we go. And so anyways, Rayquan McMillan has the size, has the speed, has the intangibles to be a great leader and linebacker and set the tone for that defense. Now, again, you're like, well, Aaron, he's been hurt so much. He's barely been able to play. Again, give us the mentality of a chip on my shoulder trying to prove people wrong. I love that in Rayquan McMillan, and I think he has the opportunity to step into that role and prove a lot of people wrong. There is a reason, hear me out on this, there is a reason the New England Patriots have kept him for this long, even though he's had injuries, is because the man can play. All right? He can play football. The times he's been in there, he can show us, hey, I still have the ability to do what I need to do, fill holes, cover people out, cover running backs out of the backfield, cover tight ends, whatever it might be. I have that ability to do it still, and I can be a leader for this team, okay? So clearly, there's a reason they kept him. There is a reason, and now is that reason for him to fill this role for Bentley and prove people wrong. Comment below what you think about that. I know a lot of people might be like Aaron, but it's Bentley. That's going to be a tough role to fill. Trust him. Again, there's a reason they kept him. What do you think? Comment below there. So I have a lot of hope for McMillan, and I think hopefully this week he's going to show that. Short week going against the Jets this Thursday. Again, hoping to be live on Thursday night, so please check that out. I'd love to hang out with you, but as well, still a massive blow. But again, I think a lot of people are sleeping on McMillan. I think he can show people, he can prove a lot of people wrong. So we will see. Next, Lowe also going out in the game, apparent knee injury. Kaden Wallace ended up going in for him during the game. So the question is, what is that going to look like for the New England Patriots? Again, Lowe most likely out this week against the Jets. It's that's what's tough with Thursday night games, is it's such a short turnaround that it's like, all right, hey, we played Sunday. Golly, you have 3 days to prepare. You have a longer weekend, which is nice, but it's just such a quick turnaround. So you do have Kaden Wallace most likely going to fill that role. Let's not forget Dimitri Jacobs. Remember, he was the guy we picked up from the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos really wanted to keep him. They were hoping he would clear waivers so they could pick him up on his practice squad. Nope, we snagged Jacobs. Now, yes, he's at right tackle, but then again, hey, if Kaden Wallace cannot perform, we need another body in there. We need someone. Is there anyone in there that can play left tackle? Listen, we need you. We need you. So again, this one, I'm looking at the McMillan one. That Bentley loss is huge, but I feel more confident in McMillan as I do in Kaden Wallace. Kaden Wallace, now you have literally the 2 linemen we drafted this year on the starting offensive line, most likely. So comment how you feel about that. Again, we were pressured a ton these past 2 weeks. And so let me show this stat to you, though, because this is also some good news for you. So through 2 games, Jacoby Brissett has the second highest pressure rate in the NFL, trails only to Tennessee in Will Levis, the Mayo guy. If you don't know what that is, it's really weird. Anyways, so Jacoby Brissett, second highest pressure rate. Now you're like, Aaron, how is this good news, though? Well, let me tell you this. The New York Jets just played the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans has the highest pressure rating of anyone in the league, all 32 teams, and they still managed to almost beat the New York Jets. They almost did. A lot of people would argue the Tennessee Titans possibly one of the worst teams in the NFL. Will Levis, a quarterback they're not sure is going to continually be the starter. You have Tony Pollard, who is kind of I don't want to say he's a wash-up from the Cowboys because I still think he has the ability to play, but obviously the Cowboys did not want him. And then Calvin Ridley, a player that, again, I'm glad the Patriots did not get, but has had some decent games. Have him on my fantasy team. He's been all right. And so that being said, don't say our offensive line is going to be trash. We're done. Pressure is probably going to be higher when you have 2 rookies on the line. Yes, for sure. But again, if we can get the ball out, if AVP can dial up these short mesh concept routes, these routes in the flat where we can get people like Pop, KJ Osborne, Thornton, whoever it might be, Baker in the mix, this can look a lot better for the Patriots. Again, we are not going to win football games if we're only throwing it to Henry Hunter. I love Henry Hunter, but we're not going to be winning those football games. So, again, there is hope this Thursday night. It's a short week not only for the Patriots, but for the Jets as well. Aaron Rodgers, old man Rodgers, still can sling it, but again, short week. We'll see how it goes. And then you see, too, the Titans' defense isn't bad, just like the Patriots, even though obviously we just lost Bentley. But I think, again, if we can try to hold them to 24 points or less, we have a shot if we can move the ball on offense. Comment below. I feel like even asking this question, a lot of people are going to be negative about it, saying, Aaron, listen, we're not going to be able to move the ball. That line, oh my goodness. But again, Stevenson, in my opinion, proven a lot of people wrong. Has a potential to be a top 5, top 3 running back if he can continue just to ball out. Remember, we have that 1-2 punch with him and Antonio Gibson. And so, again, I have hope for this game against the Jets. I think we have a lot of potential. Rayquan McMillan, going to prove people wrong. Kaden Wallace, baptism by fire, going in Thursday night, starting against the Jets. Prime time football game. Hopefully he can go in and as well prove people wrong. But you're going to see a lot more packages. I believe week 1 and most likely week 2, we had some of the most packages that were 13 personnel. And so you're probably going to see more of that. You're going to see, I like to call it diesel package. You're going to see a lot of people running. It's going to get tight. Hey, we're going to block the ball. No, we're going to run at you. And I still love that they have that mentality. But again, get the ball down the field. Let's figure that out. Again, make plans. Thursday night, me going live. Check it out. I appreciate it. The Sports Talk Patriots. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. We'll talk later. Peace.